This was one of my most anticipated movies of the year. Being a Scream fan since I was about 9 years old, I'm very happy about how Scream 6 turned out, and Radio Silence I feel are the right choice to end this franchise after the great Wes Craven. I will be going in detail about this movie now, so there will be spoilers. In the opening scene, we meet Samara Weaving's character Laura Crane. She is a professor at Blackmore University, and she teaches horror specifically. She is waiting on her date at a coffee shop. The phone rings and she picks it up, thinking she's talking to her date, but it is actually Ghostface. And he lures her into an alley, and Ghostface actually mentions how she was so easily fooled to go into an alley alone when she teaches horror. Ghostface of course kills her, but here something happens we have never seen in the franchise before. And Ghostface takes off his mask, and it turns out to be Jason, who is one of Laura's students. He is using Laura as practice before going after his intended targets, Sam and Tara, with his accomplice Greg, and this was an amazing way to open this movie. Him and Greg were planning to avenge Richie from Scream 5 and finish his movie. He then goes back to his apartment and on the way meets Tara, and it is such an interesting scene because the audience knows Jason just killed someone as Ghostface, but the other characters don't. But Jason receives a call from the actual Ghostface in this movie, who has murdered Greg and subsequently stabs Jason to death. Sam and Tara now live in New York City and attend Blackmore with fellow survivors Chad and Mindy Meeks Martin, along with their roommate Quinn, Mindy's girlfriend Anika, and Chad's roommate Ethan. Sam attends therapy with Dr. Stone and is ostracized in public due to an online conspiracy theory that she orchestrated the 2021 Woodsboro killings. Quinn's father, Detective Wayne Bailey, called Sam in for questioning as her ID was found at the scene of Jason's murder, along with the Ghostface mask that was used in the previous year's killings. On the way to the station, Sam is called by Ghostface from Richie's phone, who then attacks Tara and pursues them into a bodega, killing multiple bystanders and leaving behind another Ghostface mask used in the 2011 Woodsboro killings. At the station, the sisters meet with FBI Special Agent Kirby Reed, and I really liked how they brought Kirby back in this one. It was handled very well. She is now FBI and a survivor of the 2011 killings. They also encounter Gale, who reveals that Sidney Prescott and her family have gone into hiding in response to the recent attacks. Dr. Stone is murdered by a Ghostface in a very brutal manner, who stabs him in the eye, steals Sam's file, and leaves the mask used in the Hollywood attacks. Ghostface then attacks the group in Sam and Tara's apartment, killing Quinn and Anika, and leaves the mask used in the Windsor College attacks. Wayne is officially taken off the case following Quinn's death, but vows to help the group and avenge his daughter. Gale takes the group to an abandoned cinema she found while investigating, which has been set up as a shrine to the Ghostface killers, including weapons and outfits from each set of attacks. Ghostface later calls Gale at her apartment and torments her about the death of Dewey Riley, before killing her boyfriend and attacking her. Sam and Tara arrive just in time to stop Ghostface from killing Gale. The group agree to meet Kirby at the theater to trap Ghostface. On the subway platform, they are separated, and Mindy is stabbed by Ghostface. At the theater, Sam sees a vision of her father, original Ghostface killer Billy Loomis, who reminds her to defend herself and not trust anyone. Taking Billy's knife from the original murders, Sam realizes they have been locked inside. Wayne called Sam and tells her he found out Kirby was fired from the FBI months prior for being mentally unstable. Two Ghostfaces appear and attack Chad, and they stab him 50 times together. As Tara and Sam try to escape, Kirby and Wayne both arrive with guns drawn. Wayne shoots Kirby, revealing himself as a third Ghostface. He admits to orchestrating the killings with his children, revealed to be Ethan and the still alive Quinn, to avenge his eldest son Richie's death. They revealed their plan to kill Sam and frame her as Ghostface, making her the final piece of the shrine to honor Richie. Sam and Tara fight off the Bailey family, with Tara stabbing Ethan and Sam killing Quinn. Sam then dons her father's Ghostface costume and stabs Wayne to death. Ethan resurfaces, but Kirby smashes the television set that killed Stu Maher over his head, killing him. Sam agrees to let Tara live her life more independently, and Tara agrees to go to therapy, as the still alive Mindy, Chad and Kirby are taken to the hospital. Sam stares at her father's Ghostface mask before discarding it and following Tara into the city. So overall, I thought this was an amazing part 6 to this franchise. It has issues though, because we get a line in the shrine between Bailey and Kirby about who would own this shrine because of all the evidence, and then we get a line that a cop could be selling evidence items. It kind of narrowed it down on who Ghostface can be. It has to be a cop, and there are only 2 cop characters we have been introduced to, which is Kirby and Bailey. Sure, it could have been another cop, but with how the movie played out, it was kind of obvious who the killer is. Also, I find the movie to be a mirroring of Scream 2, which I did find disappointing. Also, the credibility is dropped when you have characters survive many stabs directly to crucial areas of the body. I love this franchise, and although I have issues with it, it was a great movie up until the 3rd act, and I hope some things will be taken into consideration with 7. Which we will most likely get, because the opening weekend of this movie was a big success with 67 million worldwide. This has been Boogeyman Cinema, and I hope you enjoyed the video.